Well, okay, here we are again. It's late at night. Everybody's gone home. It's my favorite time to work on my little speed buggy, which I've named Speed Racer. This is my 1969 Subaru 360 with a transplanted 4G63 engine in the back. And I have been pulling my hair out trying to get a suspension for this, and I think I've finally turned a corner. So when you create something from scratch that nobody else supplies parts for, there's a lot of trial and error. I call it a rabbit hole. You never know where it's going to go or where you're going to come up. You can see here I've got plumber's tape. That's right, plumber's tape as a kind of a testing tool. I needed a piece of metal that had a bunch of holes in it so I could get my angles right for my tie rod ends. If you've been following along, when I first put this car together, I wanted to retain the Subaru 360 manual rack, but I also want to use the Mustang 2 front suspension. It's nice and heavy duty and solid and well supported. However, the Mustang 2 is front steer and the Subaru 360 is rear steer, so I had reverse steering, which caused me a bunch of befuddlement. But as I'm going to show you now, the befuddlement has been ceased. So I'm going to turn the wheel here to the left, and you'll see the wheel goes to the left. Isn't that cool? And if I turn to the right, the wheel goes to the right. Now I've just got that temporary plumber's tape there to give me an idea of what I need to do. I had to raise the attachment point for the tie rod end up to here so it could clear the lower control arm there. I had to bring this shock out here so the spring didn't hit my crossbar there for caster. Been a lot of things that have conflicted with other things, but we're getting there. Oh, and here's my little stub frames. I call them stub frames. It's really like a little subframe that I'm going to connect from up here to the back of the shock here, around the bend, weld that all in. That should be really strong. And then I may connect it also from here onwards into the cage. Pretty crazy. But it's coming along, and I'm really excited now because now I have a car that steers. You can see the wheels are actually, they look like they're pointed different directions, but they're actually straight. I still have to make a different cross member down here, but I've got my points where I want them. And it's just coming along nice. Yeah, I had to adapt the tie rod ends from, let's see, 16 millimeter 1.5 to 9/16 by 18. So I made this little spacer. See if I can zoom in on that, right? Yeah, the light's not so good. It's right there. It's an adapter spacer. And I really wish I would have went with adjustable control arms. That may be in the future. So here we are, late at night, and we're going to do some more welding and fabricating, another thing that I really, really like to do, but don't have a lot of time for. So thanks for watching, and we'll see on the next update what we got. All right, thanks for tuning in.